Islam is spreading. It's the fastest growing religion. We're not going to people and putting a gun to their head that, accept Islam. No one's doing that. It seems crazy that, kill the disbelievers wherever you find them. So they came in a van and they had the guns and they went to the headquarters of Charlie Hebdo magazine and they shot them and they killed people. The French media, they took this and they showed it in the news and they said, look at Muslims. They want to kill these innocent people. Killing is not the punishment for blasphemy in Islam.
We need just like people like you, what you're doing, just to explain what is Islam.
A lot of the times, what people in France, they learn about Islam from the media, from what they see in the news, right?
Most of the time when we are watching the TV and they are speaking about Islam, there are no Islam.
They're
not Muslim. Yeah.
They're not Muslims, and what they are is like you mentioned before as well, that a lot of Muslims, they come out and they do things which are wrong. Like they might come and kill people, right? But we are against that. That is not Islam, because what these people do, they take a verse from the Quran and they misinterpret it, and they think that they can come out and kill people. For example, I don't know if you remember the Charlie Hebdo attacks that happened. So Charlie Hebdo is a magazine in France, right? So what they did was they made cartoons of Prophet Muhammad, his face and stuff. Now, of course, that's, as a Muslim, I don't like that. But nowhere in Islam does it give me that right to go out and to kill people for doing that. But what some Muslims did is they thought that, they made cartoons, so I should go and kill them. So they came in a van and they had the guns and they went to the headquarters of Charlie Hebdo magazine and they shot them and they killed people. Now, I'm a Muslim, I'm telling you that's totally wrong. Blasphemy, killing is not the punishment for blasphemy in Islam, okay? It's very disrespectful to us to draw cartoons of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but I don't say that you should ever go and kill someone for doing that. Now, that being said, what people in France, these Muslims, what they did, it was against Islam. But the French media, they took this and they showed it in the news and they said, look at Muslims. They want to kill these innocent people. And because of that, I feel like it creates a lot of fear against Muslims. And that's the reason why we're here. I mean, we're trying to clarify a lot of misconceptions. Because like you said, a lot of the times you hear non-Muslims and anti-Muslims, Islamophobes, if you want to call it that, speaking about Islam. And, the laymen, they learn from this. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, do you think?
So maybe the best is that Muslim people just go to the TV and explain their religion.
Yeah, of course, but it's super complicated because to give you an example, for example, there is a super famous Imam that we have in France, Imam Chalgoumi.
No, I don't know.
And he's like, he told things that are completely wrong and stupid things that even Muslims don't agree that kind of things. And the medias, they try to give him like a high position and to give him like, I don't know, an exposition.
It's because, of course, there's that, like you said, there's a lot of Islamophobia in France. So they want people not to like Islam. And because of that, they like to bring people like this to the top that are saying things which make Islam look very bad. Whereas people like us who are defending Islam, and we're telling people that you should never, ever, ever kill an innocent person in Islam. Never, ever. But they won't show that in the media because they don't want that. They want to take ISIS, they want to take Taliban, Al-Qaeda, and say that these are the true Muslims because they kill other people.
I think that all the journalists are trying just to say, okay, all these people are Muslim. It's sometimes like people are interpreting those information like this, but they are not necessarily true. And just, we need just like people like you, what you're doing, just to explain what is Islam. That's it.
Yeah. And even when it comes to, like we're talking about terrorism and killing people, now a lot of people say that Islam is a very violent religion because Islam kills innocent people. Nowhere in the Quran it says that you should ever, ever go out and kill an innocent person. I'm telling you right now, you can even check this yourself. But what the issue is that people, they take a verse out of context. For example, in the Quran it says, kill the disbelievers wherever you find them, okay? Kill the disbelievers wherever you find them. Now, if you take away the verses before it and the verses after it, it seems crazy that, kill the disbelievers wherever you find them. But actually, this is talking about war. In war, of course, if you're fighting against someone, you should find them and you should kill them. Same in the Bible, it says verses like these. But what the issue is that people, they take these and they say that, no, Islam says to kill all disbelievers. Let me tell you something. Look, there's 2 billion, out of 8 billion Muslims in the world, 2 billion are Muslims. If every single Muslim in the world, if they really wanted to kill innocent people, the world would be over in 2 days. Think about it yourself. 2 billion people, even if we killed one person each, the whole world would just cease to exist. So that clearly means that violence in Islam is wrong. The same way, even in Christianity, there's a lot of people, they use Christianity and they kill other people, which is wrong. But because of what Muslims, so-called Muslims, have been doing, because of that, Islam has been given a very bad name.
Maybe there is also a kind of fear by the Occident countries. They are afraid to be taken as a Muslim and Islam country. I don't know. They are afraid that the Islam grow up and become like more influent, and powerful in this kind of countries. So I don't know.
Because another really interesting thing is that, do you know what the fastest growing religion in the world is right now?
Sorry?
The fastest growing religion in the world.
I guess it's Muslim, so.
Yeah, Islam is spreading. It's the fastest growing religion. And why is that? We're not going to people and putting a gun to their head that, accept Islam. No one's doing that. The reason why is because Islam is making sense to people. When we explain the true teachings of Islam to people, that, we have a purpose in life. We've all been created with a purpose, and that is to worship the one true God. And when you live your life, you should be good to other people. You should treat everyone with kindness. You should be humble. You should kill your ego. And you should, your parents, your wives, your children, your fellow human beings, you should treat everyone, you should serve them with kindness.
Completely, it's a peace religion, and just if I tell you like Salamu Alaikum, it means peace. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so everything is based on the peace and to be just like kind with people and to provide like a positive climate.